Skate36. I'm back with Persona 5. I was about to say 3, and I'm like 4. No, wait, 4? Not 4. 5. That's how it was. Because I just... Because the last video I made was like the first hour or so of the game. And it's been like 2 months since then, so... Yeah, I beat it. It took me 2 months and about 236 hours over that. And the 17 minutes. Yeah, since like... Yeah, I haven't saved in the cloud. I have not done that yet. And like here is the last save point where I had... And here's the last save point that I did before I cut the video. Sorry, you might hear my fan in the background. It's now summer. The last video I made was back 2 months ago, back when it was like early spring. When it was still really cold, so. Yeah. 4:10 was just like the beginning of the game, pretty much. An hour and 20 minutes in. And right now I am drinking wine. You probably can't see that, but it's Winking Owl. White Zinfandel. Zinfandel, however you say that. It's a California-based wine. Winking Owl is a Californian-based wine. Yeah, it's got a fruity flavor, like cranberry. It's it's a little tart. And that's my dog trying to come in the room. Alright, come on, bud. And that's me dropping my controller. Alright, anyway. Yeah, it's got a very fruity, kind of tart flavor. Yeah, it's a pretty good wine altogether. Like, I don't know, I like it. And it was only $3 at Aldi. But still, man, it's pretty good. Just thought I'd mention that. Alright, anyway, so now it's gonna get on with what I did before. I think this is where I was. I know I wasn't at the first like dungeon yet. But yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so can't really do anything tonight, so except for go to bed. Alright, I gotta go downstairs and unlock. And yeah, this phone plays an important part later. I don't know, when I played the game before, it was still like the very first day it came out. So oh, sure. Says open. Yeah, you just gotta go out and flip the sign. Though why he would keep it on the outside, I don't know. I don't know, maybe that's just a Japanese, like, custom, keeping it on the outside. I don't know exactly, but I don't know. I just know most places in this country keep their open and close signs on the inside. All right. So now I just got to go up and I can't clean any of this now. That'll come like later. Yeah, it's so weird playing Persona 3 or Persona 3 FES, and it's like the game was made in like 2004, I think, and you just see people with the old-fashioned flip phones and it's just and it's supposed to be 2009 when we already have the smartphones and stuff, and now it's like I was like, oh yeah, okay, the app is back. Well, anyway, but it's just kind of weird playing games that were supposed to be like in the future, and you have all this tech that they probably didn't even know they'd have at the time. They probably didn't even know would be outdated at the time. Like the old-fashioned flip phones by 2009 were being replaced with the flat, like smartphones, and it's just like, wow. When you look back on it, it's just one of those wow moments. All right. Sorry if you noticed that cut. I just had to go feed my dog. All right. And he's and this guy has breakfast waiting. Sojiro. Yeah, at first, like in the game, he seems kind of, I don't know, he seems like an asshole at first, but he's actually not too bad once you start getting to know him better. Yeah, the map comes in handy because, I mean, the first time you play the game, you're probably gonna be confused as to where to go. Like, I was confused of where to go. I'm like that for all the Persona games, especially when it comes to first navigating where your environment. Yeah, Yeah, last video there was an accident, big subway accident that like had 87, I think it was, like injured and some dead. It was you see people were having these psychotic breakdowns. Oh yeah, and the last two games it really didn't go into it, but for a lot of people who live in New York, they get student passes that let them use the subway. People who live in New York and California, I think they have like student passes that lets them use the subway for free. I think that's what I heard. I'm Martinsburg, West Virginia does not have a subway line, so yeah, it's getting that out of the way right now. Martinsburg, West Virginia does not have a subway. But yeah. Yeah, you can't really do anything with this. This comes in handy later. The lottery stand does, but you don't really use that yet. You just gotta transfer to the right line. Yeah, this part of the game, like all the other games, the very first part of the game is story driven. It's completely yeah, and even after playing through the game once, I'm still kind of lost when it comes to finding the right subway line. But yeah, here we go.
Oh man. Did it say it was going to rain today? It's raining outside? It just started all of a sudden. This is why I hate the early spring.
Yeah, I know the feeling, dude.
You taking a run? Who are you talking about? Oh my. So, what'll it be? One house blend, please.
The effects of yesterday's subway accident continues on today, as various lines suffer delays and...
There's been a lot of nasty accidents lately. You know, I mean the subway accident that the news is talking about. My coworker got caught up in it. He's in the hospital now. But that aside, it's kind of creepy. The people who caused these accidents supposedly went crazy all of a sudden. I heard that some of them suffered from nervous breakdowns during interrogation. Huh.
And to be honest, even though I played through this game once, I still want to play it more because I didn't get all the social links of this game. I'm just gonna call them social links because you call them confidants in this game, but you know, social links. It's basically the same concept, except it's actually a lot more in depth. I'll get to that when the time comes, but you know, this is ooh, and there's a lot more anime cutscenes. Nice. You saw him briefly in the last video.
You need a lift too?
Nah.
Damn it. Screw that. Teacher.
How? That guy. Ugh. Yeah,
What do you want?
a lot more voice cutscenes are voice acted in this game than they were in the other ones. I kind of like it, I don't know, but it's just kind of, you see, I'm turning up and down my TV because I don't want to blare it into the speaker, because the speaker on my phone distorts sound. I mean, pretty much all phones are going to distort the sound a little bit, but you know, it's fine. It's also deciding what volume to make it, because especially with the other two, it was, some scenes are extremely loud while others are quiet. It's just like when you get a pay-per-view movie, or your DVD player is an old school DVD player. But yeah, you'll constantly see me through this game altering the volume. So
You planning on ratting me out to Kamoshida?
also, don't know how my fan is gonna influence any distortion. So
In that car just now, it was Kamoshida.
yeah, vulgar boy.
He does whatever the hell he wants. Who does he think he is, the king of a castle? Don't you agree?
The king of the castle.
No, I mean... Wait, you don't know Kamoshida? Are you for real? You're from Shujin, right? What? No other high school's got a uniform like this. Huh. The second year, huh? For the same grade then.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't think I could get used to. Like if I was in Japan, if I would live in Japan, I mean, school uniforms. It's just, growing up in America, a lot of public schools don't have uniforms. I mean, there was a time back when I was in high school, they were talking about getting like a uniform, getting school uniforms, and they were talking about, you know, I mean, we already had a dress code. You couldn't go in dressing half naked, pretty much. I mean, that's with any high school. But,
Never seen you before.
I mean, we didn't actually have a uniform.
Oh, you a transfer student? And no wonder you don't know him. This rain ain't too bad. You better hurry up or we'll be late.
I'm going to be honest with you. I hate Kamoshida. People like him just annoy me to no end.
My head, damn it. I want to go home.
Also, there's something about Ryuji. Ah, shit. I said his name too soon. Anyway, that guy, you should notice something about the way he walks that you should probably
There was a
notice.
terrible subway accident that day. You remember it, don't you? I assume you know of the uproar that the public calls the psychotic breakdown incidents. You say that like it's none of your business. It was all over the news, and one of the victims included a teacher at your high school. I've no doubt you heard about it. On that day, were you still an ordinary student? Let me change the question. You transferred to Shujin Academy, correct? An ordinary prep school that could be found in any city. That's what it should have been. What happened around that time? Tell me everything, truthfully.
Come along with me now. Yeah, I should be right. It's kind of fun here. Guess we'll just have to go and ask. That's weird. Where's the school?
Did we make a wrong turn?
No, this has to be it. I mean, it should be. Out of service. Where did we end up? The sign was for the school, right? Right? You saw it too? Jeez, freak me out. Who are you? You a student? Man, your costume's impressive. Is that armor real? Come on, don't just stand there, say something.
Ah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Hey, what's going on?
Alright, sorry about that. That cut there. I had to take my dog out, so. And the alcohol is finally hitting me. One thing I don't like about wine is that you can't just drink a glass, because the wine that has corks, like the Winking Owl does, you pretty much got to kill the bottle, which I don't mind doing. I've got a bit of a tolerance to alcohol. Not to say I'm an alcoholic or anything, but yeah, generally. It takes a lot for me to get drunk. It's actually always been that way. Even the first time I drank anything at all. Like the first time I actually got drunk, I had to drink a lot of beer. Like 4 or 5 cups of beer. This was before I went on a gluten-free diet. Before I had to go on the gluten-free diet, for anyone who watches a past video. I had to drink like a lot of beer before I got drunk. I don't know, I just always had a tolerance to it.
You really think so? Shit's real. Calm down. Time out, man. We gotta run.
Run? Got it.
Stop standing around and run. Yeah. What's with these guys?
shame. Yeah, this is basically at the same area. It's just because I had to take my dog out, it costed an extra 20 minutes or so. Come to think of it, I remember I actually had to take my dog out that day too.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, wake up.
yeah, he's one of the dogs that actually has to go for a walk, a long walk. So, yeah, it's just kind of how he is. But that's fine. Gets me out of the house doing something.
You alright?
Yep, you.
Yeah, more or less. It's like this ain't no dream. Yeah. What's going on? Hey, let us out of here! I know there's someone out there! Damn it! Where are we? This some kind of TV set?
I can't help but feel that's kind of,
What the hell was that just now?
yeah, pretty sure. I don't know if you heard that on camera, but there was screams and there were screams in the distance.
Damn it! Where are we? This some kind of TV set?
I can't help but that's a throwback to 4. I mean, because that's pretty much what it looked like in 4 with a TV set, and I can't help but think that that's just some kind of throwback to it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You're shitting me, right?
My dog is carrying on. Like he hears something outside. He probably hears the neighbor walking their dog, so. Some barrels. Some beds. Yeah.
Be glad that your punishment has been decided upon. Your charge is unlawful entry. Thus, you will be sentenced to death.
Say what?
No one's allowed to do as they please in my castle.
Huh? Wait. Is that you, Kamoshida?
I thought it was some petty thief, but to think it'd be you, Sakamoto.
This guy, I don't know. I have been criticized by saying that this game, the characters of this game, there are several in this game that legitimately piss me off. I mean, I don't know, I got criticized because they're like, it's just a game. It's just a game. Well, it's the same thing if you watch a movie and you see the bad guy doing very bad things. Or a book when you hear someone in detail of someone like murdering like a child or something, and it's just, I don't know, it just, some of the stuff this dude does just legitimately pisses me off. Like a lot of the characters legitimately piss me off throughout the game.
Trying to disobey me again? Looks like you learned your lesson all, huh? And you brought a friend this time, because you can't do anything for yourself.
This ain't funny, you asshole!
Is that how you speak to a king? It seems you don't understand the position you're in at all. Not only did you sneak into my castle, you committed the crime of insulting me, the king. The punishment for that is death. It's time for an execution. Take him out.
Stop it! I ain't down for this shit. Come on, we're out of here. Ugh. Just go. Get out of here. These guys are serious.
Oh, running away, are we? What a heartless friend you are.
He ain't a friend. Come on, hurry up and go.
What's the matter? Too scared to run away?
Yeah, this is a very big difference between this game and the past games. Yeah, this game is more like the Shin Megami Tensei, the main Shin Megami Tensei games, rather than the Persona series. Yeah, all you have right now is Aya. And this is another awesome feature. In order to deal curse damage, you don't have to get an instant kill. There are moves that let you do curse and light and holy damage without curse and light damage without needing to. Yeah, it's a lot different from some of the past games.
I leveled up.
I gotta say, that cutscene is just so badass.
What was that just now? You like that, you son of a bitch? You mean this? Okay, it's locked. Hey, what was that just now? Man, your clothes. Whoa, they went back to normal. You bastards! This is effing nuts. Anyways, let's scram. You lead the way.
Goddamn thieves! After them! Don't let them escape!
What was that? All right.
Yeah. Not really sure why they put a barrel there, but whatever. I've wondered that since the first time I played through this area.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, the dungeon exploration is a lot better than the other games because the last couple of games, the randomly generated dungeons, it was pretty cool. Like the Persona 3 had this, the dungeons were pretty basic. They weren't very good. I mean, they were pretty good, like just to see the small differences, but they all had the same pattern, the same kind of area. But Persona 4 had unique dungeons, but at the same time, they still followed like the randomly generated patterns, and they were pretty much after you got to see the various the various points of the dungeon where it's just it becomes generic after a while. But this game, the dungeons are massive. Like they're not generated randomly. They're actually like set dungeons, but still, it's pretty cool. Like, just the dungeons themselves are really cool. Like, this one's a castle. Later you get to see a museum. And it's just each of the dungeons has more meaning than just, has far more meaning than just what it shows.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah. What is this thing?
You're not soldiers of this castle, right? Get me out of here! Look, the key's right there!
We're trying to get the hell out of here. I mean, you obviously look like an enemy too.
I'm locked up here, so how can I be your enemy? Help me out!
Cat?
I am not a cat. Say that again and I'll make you regret it.
Catching up already. Still no service. Is there any way to contact someone outside? How the hell do we get out?
Hey, you too! Wanna know where the exit is? Let me out and I'll take you there. You don't want to get caught and executed, right? I never go back on my word.
This thing sounds like it's all talk.
If you guys think you can get out on your own, then be my guest.
What do we do? Are you seriously not messing with us?
No hurry, they'll catch you.
Fine.
Freedom tastes so great.
Now where's the exit, you monster cat?
Don't call me a cat. I am Morgana.
Shut up and hurry it up. You want to be locked up again?
All right, sheesh. Follow me.
Jeez. Hey.
Sorry about that. I had to give my phone a couple minutes to cool down because after 10 minutes of recording, it'll start to heat up, and I had a few programs running in the background that I forgot to close out. So yeah, it'll do that sometimes.
For real?
It does that sometimes, so I have to worry. But it's alright.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit, it's happened!
You amateur. Stay still. Hey, you can fight, right? Let's go. Come!
You got one of those things too?
We will promptly shut them up. Damn shadows. They've taken up intercept positions. It means they're holding nothing back and are serious to kill us. All that's one. So fight like your life depends on it. Let's go!
Persona! Go down!
I knew you were an strike at an enemy's weakness to knock them down. Use that opening to strike again. That's the most basic of basics. Remember it well.
Yeah, this is going over the basics of combat.
Let's hurry and get through this.
It's pretty simple. You just gotta... It's pretty simple. You just gotta remember that if you hit their weakness, it'll knock them down. Yeah, you can set it later to direct command, to direct control, and it'll automatically set them. It'll automatically set the rest of your party to do it.
Another tool for our mission. Oh, hey. Okay. Now then.
Yeah, this is the auto recover ability. They made it simple just by basically all you have to do is hit the square button and it'll automatically bring up the menu to auto recover instead of having to go and ask your party member. It's just, I guess they simplified a lot of stuff in this game that they didn't do in 4.
Whoa.
Come on, man.
What did you say?
Yeah, here's the tactics. Yeah, you can set all members. I like the fact that they kept the thing from Persona 3. They let, even through Persona 4 and this one, they let you just select whether you want to just let the AI control it or if you want to do direct commands. I like direct commands, personally. Just gives me more, I just feel like it gives me more control over the battlefield.
Let's go. Right,
You don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about conserving HP or SP because you're going right out of this dungeon, so Alright, right now my phone's heating up again, so it might cut out here in a second.
This way!
Oh, fine. It's not opening. You trick us, you jerk!
Don't jump to conclusions. Over here!
Hey, wait up! Where are we supposed to get out from here? There aren't even any windows.
Ugh, amateur. This is the most basic of basics.
A ventilation shaft.
That's right. As I thought, very natural at this. It leads all the way outside.
I see. We just gotta get that metallic mesh off. And one, and ah! Crap. The enemy didn't hear us, did they? Seriously, we're finally getting out of here.
You should wait on celebrating until you actually get out. Now get going.
But what about you?
There's something that I still have to do. We're going our separate ways. You've got manners. Be careful on your way. Those two seem useful. Especially the frizzy-haired one, if my judgment's right.
Oh crap, my battery's dying. I don't know, it's at 15% so it can last until the next,
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Does that mean we got away? I don't know what to think anymore. What was all that anyways? That castle and Kamoshida and that weird cat? What the hell's going on?
What's with the yelling? Are you students of Shujin? Cutting classes, are we?
Huh? No. We were trying to get to school and we ended up at this weird castle.
What? Hand over your bag. You better not be doing any drugs.
Why would you think that?
Are you his friend?
something like that.
Then you should go to school.
I'm trying to say, I don't know what's going on either.
We passed by Shujin on our way here. There was nothing out of the ordinary about it. If you spout any more nonsense, I'll contact your school. Is that what you want?
Come on, Jesus.
What? Yeah, just let's just drop it.
That's not what... Wait a second. Fine, I'm going.
The Minister of Transport announcing his resignation. Things are going as planned. Sign Egypt. Reminds me. Better to leave it be for now.
sure we came the same way. What's going on here?
That's exactly what I wanted to ask you. We received a call from the police.
Damn cops snitched on us after all.
It's rare not to see you alone. Where were you roaming around until this time? So you have no intention of giving an honest answer. What's this about a castle?
Kamoshida?
You seem so carefree, Sakamoto. Quite a difference from when you did morning practice for the track team.
Shut up! It's your...
How dare you speak that way to Mr. Kamoshida?
No, I accidentally hit the button.
There's not much leeway left for you, you know?
He's the one that provoked me.
Do you really want to be expelled? In any case, you'll have to explain yourself.
What? This is bullshit!
Sorry, I'm accidentally hitting the button. It's just, like, I've already beat the game. I admittedly did not mean to, so it's just kind of habit at this point. I started New Game Plus, and it's just, like, hitting the button.
I should have been more considerate, too. Let's just say that we were both to blame. Well, if you say so. Still, you're coming with me. It's undeniable that you're extremely late.
Fine.
By the way, you're that new transfer student, correct? Have we met somewhere? That's right. I remember now. Well, I'll overlook this just for today. I'm sure you've heard from the principal. If you cause any trouble, you'll be expelled. Understand? At any rate, hurry up and go to the faculty office. I'm sure Ms. Peloton is tired of waiting. Good luck trying to enjoy your new school life.
The school turned into an old castle? A talking cat? Are you hallucinating from an overdose? I won't put up with you if you're simply joking around. I'm going to have you continue the story. The one who received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves was an Olympic medalist. An alumnus from Shujin Academy. The PE teacher Suguru Kamoshida. It's true that what he did were deplorable crimes from indulging his desire. He confessed to it all. But there should have been no connection between the two of you since you had just transferred. Why did you target me?
I'll tell you later.
That's unacceptable. Try and recall it once again.
Yeah, I can't save here, so... Yeah, also now I can open up a menu. Yeah, go here, and they actually have like a tutorial section where you can look up your past, any tutorials you've received. So, I'm gonna make a cut here and be back, because I'm gonna have to charge my phone, or at least put it on the charger to record anymore. Alright.